Hi, and welcome to part 2 of my S4 League Railgunning guide. In this video I'm going to play through clips that I have and just explain them as best I can so that you can understand what's going on. I'm also going to try to explain when you should and should not use your railgun. I'm going to go into detail about what you should do in TD and what you should do in DM regarding railgunning. Okay, touchdown advice. The first clip I'm going to show you is actually me messing up, and I'm going to show you where I mess up so that you don't make the same mistake. Alright, so the clip starts and I go for my normal wall snipe. I miss it and their team immediately takes the ball up ramp. I'm able to pick one guy off and I use my wings to get a higher angle and take the Fumby carrier off. Now my team has a pretty good setup here and we're able to take them all down pretty effectively. Here's me failing with my storm bat. Okay, so right here is where I go wrong. In TD, you really need to pay attention to the Fumby, and after that little bit, I lost track of it, and I just go to the middle and start having a field day and killing everyone. But it's not really doing my team any good because you'll see, I'm killing these guys, you know, having the ball, and then this happens. Granted, it's not 100% my fault, but I definitely did not help the situation one bit. Okay, so this clip starts off with my team working up ramp, and I'm not really gonna hit any good railgunning shots here. This clip is more to just show you when not to use your railgun. So right here I'm gonna get knocked up the side, use my awesome wings to get back up, and I'm gonna pull out my SMGs and get a few kills with them. SMGs are really good damage output, a lot better than railgun. That's the main reason why I switched to them there. We're not actually going to score, but you know, it was pretty close. I just wanted to show that part. Alright, so this is just a really short clip that ends up into being a goal. So I'm going to get lucky and get the first guy picked off, and I get a second guy. So we start the round basically 4v6. My team is working up ramp really quickly. I see that my teammate just died, and I run in and try to hit as many of them as possible. The guy beside me kills a lot of them with his HMG and is able to score a goal. Even though railgun is more of a defensive weapon, it definitely can be used offensively. I really suggest not just standing behind a wall for the whole game if you use a railgun. Okay, so we start this clip with the other team on offense. They go for an anchor, and I make sure to stop it. I mean, really, that's your job as a railgunner on Station 2, to prevent those anchors. Okay, so we go on offense, and I do my usual shoot at anything that has two legs type deal. Now, on this next part, I definitely have a shot on this guy with the Gauss rifle, but I wait and shoot the guy behind him. The reason why I did that is because that guy is the one that owns the sentry, or the sentinel, that was up there before. And it's really helpful if you can pick those type of people off at the right time. Okay, I just want to talk about shot priority briefly. So basically you're going to get into situations where there are multiple people that you can shoot at. And really how I try to do it is I like to balance it out between, for one, how easy the shot is to make, and two, how dangerous they are. So I try and find a balance between that. Okay, I'm going to give you a list of the targets that I kill first most of the time. But like I said before, it's a really situational type thing. So number one on the list are heavy machine gun users. These guns have the highest damage output by far. They're the most dangerous weapon you're going to see out on the field, and you're going to want to take them out with extreme prejudice. Number two on my list is sentry or wall users. I really don't like wasting a shot on a stationary sentry gun, but sometimes you do have to do it, depending on the situation. And then beyond that, just use your own judgment. I mean, whatever is the biggest threat on your screen or to your Fumby carrier, go ahead and take them out first. As a railgun user, you have the ability to take out whoever you want at any moment, so make use of it. You should also know that that list tends to change a lot. For instance, if one of your teammates are going for an anchor score, your number one priority becomes the opposing sniper on the other team. Meanwhile, in other situations, that sniper might not be any use to you killing them. I remember when I took that shot, it actually surprised me that I hit him in the head. I think he was surprised too, as you can see in the chat. So my team's just kind of working up ramp, and I'm going to move up and help him too. Use the reload trick to get an extra shot. Use my wings to raise my angle. Get a free kill right there. I'm going to run up and switch to my SMG so I can help out up front. And goal. Okay, so this next clip, nothing really special happens. I just kind of work the field. And mainly I just want to show you that I don't just snipe behind a wall. You know, you just kind of want to move around, keep the other team guessing as to where you're at, and make those important shots. Like I said before, the whole time you're in TD, you're going to be wanting to pay attention to where the Fumby is. Really, nothing else matters in TD. Everything you should do should revolve around the Fumby. I know the ball is going to get reset, so I'm going to get ready and wait for that. And I'm able to kill one of them. Kind of stop the rush for a few more seconds for my teammates to get there. Okay, deathmatch. I often read people saying that Railgun kind of sucks in deathmatch, and I honestly have no idea what they're talking about. The thing about the Railgun is that it allows you to get a bunch of kills without taking any damage in between your kills. You can score 5 or 6 kills without even being shot at if you're lucky. So, you know, I'm just going to get that misconception out of the way, because Railgun is actually pretty awesome for DM if you do it effectively. I will say though that the other weapons in your weapon setup definitely matter a lot more in DM than they do in TD. In DM, my basic strategy is to just stay alive as long as possible. I mean, sometimes you're going to have to just run away from some situations, and you're going to see that right here. I'm going to get caught in the open by a semi-rifle, and I just say, you know, whatever. I run away. Go inside, kill a couple of people. But yeah, in this one life, I don't know, I haven't been keeping count, but I've killed at least 4 people. And, you know, that's pretty good for your team if you can pull off scores like that consistently. I mean, this strategy holds true to really any DM map. It doesn't really matter. You just want to stay alive, keep moving so they have no idea where you're at, and keep a constant flow of kills coming in. Actually, now that I was talking about maps, that reminded me, you really don't want to use a Railgun on a small map. I mean, it's possible, no doubt, but it's really not effective. I mean, maps like Station 1 and Circle are just not going to cut it. Here's a clip on how you can really control the map as a Railgunner on Tunnel, I know. So I killed the Fumby user, his friend's gonna come in, but my whole team is under the base, so it's fine. The other team is all just about respawning now, so there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to get kills. There's one. This guy's running in a straight line, pick him off too. This guy has his back to me, pick him off. And that guy's playing Tiddlywinks, standing still, so. So right here I'm gonna go for some close range sniping. I usually try not to close range snipe, but I mean, I was feeling pretty confident right there because I just killed 4 people.